Good evening again, everyone. So we'll be looking at the laws of health. And today in our group members are Mykena Thaxter, Denise Thaxter, Angela Buntin, Alika Hales, Dina Martin, and Rosemary Udovic Paul. 8 laws of health. And the 8 doctors of health is pure air, sunlight, abstemiousness, rest, exercise, proper diet, the use of water, trust in divine power. These are the true remedies. And this is from Ministry of Healing, page 127. The curse causeless shall not come. Proverbs 26, verse 2, diseases never comes without a cause. And the question is, what is the disease? Disease is an effort of nature to free the system from conditions that result from the violation of the laws of health. Ministry of Healing, page 96. Pure air. Air is an essential element in human survival, and the fact that this air is pure is an exponential benefit to that survival. Fresh, pure air is most essential to sustain life. The sick should never be deprived of fresh air. The sick room, if possible, should have a draught of air day and night. Some ailments caused by lack of fresh air, and these are the ailments: fevers, colds, lung disease, headache, faintness, and vomiting. Pure air. Buildings also need to be thoroughly ventilated to maintain health. Keep necessary plants in homes to keep the air clean and fully purified at all times. Nothing unclean or decaying should be tolerated in the home to taint the air. Ensure to keep the garbage bins outside and dispose of daily. To get the quality air we need to go along the mountainside, or usually after the rain, the air is fresh and clean by the seaside early in the mornings and also in the late evenings. Now, sunlight.
Sunlight. And God said, let there be light. And there was light. And God made 2 great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. How beautiful and enlivening is the sunlight. How it gladdens the eyes and stimulates the powers of all living creatures as it dawns upon the earth in its morning freshness. Genesis 1:3-16. Sunlight continues. Sick people need to be exposed to the direct rays of the sun, then they will begin to show color, health, and strength. Sunlight is one of nature's most healing agents. Testimony volume 2, page 5-7. Did you know that there is a receptor for vitamin D in every cell in the human body, from your brain to your bones? When the sun hits the skin, it converts cholesterol under the skin into pre-hormone. So I continue. Here are some benefits of vitamin D. It strengthens the immune system. It's an immune builder. It regulates blood pressure. It also kills bacteria on the skin. Continue. Vitamin D deficiency. Low immune system, high risk for disease, weak bones and teeth, arthritic pains about the body, frequent colds and flu. Some diseases caused by lack of sunlight. 1. Alzheimer's disease, asthma, autism, celiac disease, also cancer. So I continue. It is required that persons get sunlight daily to receive an adequate amount of vitamin D. Light-skinned individuals, Caucasian, requires 50 minutes to 30 minutes daily, while dark-skinned individuals 45 minutes to 1.5 hours daily between the hours of 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. The sunlight is good for us. Always protect your body from the sun by wearing long sleeve clothing and a hat to protect the head. And ensure to drink lots of water to keep the body hydrated. So as the flower turns to the sun, that the bright beams may aid in perfecting its beauty and symmetry, so should we turn to the Sun of Righteousness, that heaven's light may shine upon us, that our character may be developed into the likeness of Christ. It's taken from Steps to Christ, page 68.
Temperance, Sister Sunshine.
Temperance and abstemiousness. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but an incorruptible. That is taken from 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 25. True temperance teaches us to disperse entirely with everything harmful and to use judiciously that which is helpful. In order to preserve health, temperance in all things is necessary. In labor, temperance in eating and drinking. And that is taken from Consuls on Health, page 121. I cannot turn the screen because I can't share the next screen.
It is on the next screen, my sister. Go ahead.
Okay. It's abstinence from that which is harmful. It is establishing balance in the personal and spiritual area of your life and investing time in relationship with family and friends and reaching out in service to others. Temperance is self-control. Temperance is abstaining from things that are harmful, such as alcohol, tobacco, caffeine, and drugs. It is a surrendereth of self to the control of God, and it's for God's way in your life. Temperance is balance is the key to good health.
Rest. Find rest of spirit in the beauty and quietude and peace and nature. Let the eye rest on the green fields, the groves, and the hills. That is taken from Ministry of Healing, page 242. Benefits of rest. Rest also allows your body to renew itself. Waste products are removed, repairs are effected, enzymes are replenished, and energy is restored. Rest aids in the healing of injuries, infections, stress, emotional traumas, and other assaults on the body. Rest strengthens the body immune system to protect and fight off diseases. And on the seventh day, God ended his work which he had made, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had made. And God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work which God created and made. Genesis 2, 2 and 3. It is in resting in God that we find physical rest. My presence shall go with thee, and I will give thee rest. Exodus 33:14. Physical effects on the body from lack of proper rest are lowers the immune systems, lack of concentration, quick temper, impatience, impaired cognitive performance, fatigue. Avoid bright lights at night. Sleep in dark room. Go to sleep by 10 p.m. for melatonin and wake early for serotonin. Avoid TV, computers, phones, tablets, light at night. There should be pure air in your room during sleep. Fresh air purify your blood, it refresh the body and make it strong and healthy. Avoid late meals. At the time of your sleep, your stomach should have its work done and ready for rest. An adult needs 7 to 8 hours sleep daily. Young children, 10 to 12 hours. Newborn, 16 to 20 hours. Train your brain what the bed is for. Do nothing else in the bed but sleep. Nothing, no eating, nor reading. A bedside prayer and a meditation on a text of scripture can give peace of mind and sweet, sweet sleep. Exercise. And the Lord God took the man and put him into the Garden of Eden to dress it and keep it. Genesis 2:15. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. And they shall walk and not faint. Isaiah 40:31. What is exercise? Exercise is a physical excursion of the body that results in expenditure of energy, and that in the long term enhances the maintains fitness and health. Exercise helps with our circulatory system, our digestion system, and our excretory system. Everyone should at least get 1 hour of exercise every day. We recommend a morning walk outside to get fresh air and a peace of mind. For health benefits, moderate to vigorous, intense physical activity is recommended. Physical activity is defined as any bodily movement produced by skeletal muscles that results in energy expenditure. Exercise helps with cancer, cardiovascular illness, and diabetes. Exercise is very important to our health. Unsafe exercise can result in muscle soreness, itchy sensation, and calf cramps. Always warm up before and cool down after exercise.
Proper diet. Proper nutrition is vital to good health. Proper nutrition supplies the nutrients that the cells need. To know if you are having a healthy diet is to see a variety of colors on your plate. We must choose the most nutritious foods for our bodies. Grains, fruits, nuts, and vegetables constitute the diet chosen for us by our Creator. Behold, he said, I have given you every herb yielding seed and every tree in which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for food. Genesis 1:29. It would be much better to eat only 2 or 3 different kinds of food at a meal than to load the stomach with many varieties. Council on Diet, pages 110. For example, including lots of various legumes, they are treated as one kind. Use simple foods of the same kind. Some grains like brown rice has phytic acid in the bran that will prevent the absorption of copper, enzymes, and other minerals. Grains should be cooked for at least 3 hours to destroy some amount of the phytic acid. Phytic acid in grains, beans, nuts, and seeds help fight cancer. Ensure that when preparing your meal, it is balanced with the various food groups. All foods have 3 major constituents. These are protein, carbohydrates, and fats. The 5 basic components of food are proteins, carbohydrates, vitamins, and minerals. Carbohydrates supplies the energy that the cells need. A good source of fats are nuts. The daily intake is measured by a close handful at the end of their meal to close the appetite. Vitamins and minerals are essential components of our diet. It is very important to set a specified meal time to avoid overeating or inadequate eating. Sister Dina?
You want me to go ahead, Denise?
Is Sister Dina here? She's here.
Okay.
I'm sorry about that. My internet just cut off, but I'm on again.
Okay, my dear sister, not a problem. You may go ahead, my dear.
Okay, what is water? Water is defined as an essential nutrient because it is required in amounts that exceed the body's ability to produce it. Water is also required for digestion, absorption, transportation, dissolving nutrients, elimination of waste products, and thermoregulation. In health and in sickness, pure water is one of heaven's choicest blessings. Its proper use promotes health. It's the beverage which God provided to quench the thirst of animals and man. Drunk freely, it helps to supply the necessities of the system and assist nature to resist disease. Counsels and diet and food, page 419. Side effects of not drinking enough water. Not drinking enough water can lead to dehydration, which can cause fatigue, headaches, skin problems, muscle cramps, low blood pressure, and a rapid heart rate. Prolonged dehydration can lead to serious complications like organ failure, low energy, mental fog, overeating, headaches. Sources of water. Proper hydration is extremely important for your health. Experts generally recommend drinking several glasses of water per day to meet your hydration needs. 8 glasses of water. Here. 8 glasses of water, 8 ounces to be exact. But while drinking water is very important, you can also get it from food. There are many healthy foods that can contribute a large amount of water to your diet. Here are 4 water-rich food that will help you stay hydrated. Watermelon, strawberries, cantaloupe, and peaches.
But coconut water.
Benefits of water. It lubricates the joints. It forms saliva and mucus. It delivers oxygen throughout the body. It boosts skin health and beauty. It cushions the brain, spinal cord, and other sensitive tissues. Fun fact, water must be sipped 2 mouthfuls every 15 minutes, not to be gulped in. Drink water 1 hour before any meal time or 2 hours after meal. Water must not be too hot nor too cold, but at room temperature. Trust. Oh.
Thank you. Trust in divine power. Let not your heart be troubled. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you. Not as the world giveth, give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. John 14:1 and 27. We must have less trust in what we ourselves can do and more trust in what the Lord can do for and through us. You are not engaged in your own work. You are doing the work of God. Surrender your will and wait to Him. Make not a single reserve, not a single compromise with self. Know what it is to be free in Christ. Ministry of Healing, page 349. So trusting in God is the foundation of all health. Physical healing can be only practical if spiritual healing has not taken place in the soul. Not trusting in God is a cause of stress. This affects the health and is seen in muscle tension, ulcers, and headaches. As we contemplate the Creator and his faithfulness to keep his word to us, we experience the benefits of a trustful relationship, which affects all of our other relationships and our health. Total health includes both the spiritual and physical needs of the whole being. As one author puts it, the relation that exists between the mind and the body is very intimate. When one is affected, the other sympathizes. The condition of the mind affects to a far greater degree than many realize. Ministry of Healing, page 241.
Thank you so much for allowing us to do our presentation. We thank you deeply. And we're now at the end of our presentation.
Okay, thank you, group, for your presentation. And I have some questions, but I'm going to wait for my comments at the end. Are there any questions from the group, from the chat? Any questions there? I have a few questions I need to ask, but I will give you guys first preference.
Someone was asking about the phytic acid in the beans. They were saying if it's important to prevent cancer, why is it that we cook it out? So I would like to say to that person that remember temperance and everything. So yes, the peas and the beans does have phytic acid that's beneficial to the body, but it has too much that can actually cause harm. So we cook those items for 3 hours to remove most of the phytic acid. So what is left is in a portion that's beneficial to the body.
Yes, very good. I see there was another question. Drinking hot water. They're asking, is it harmful to the body?
Dr. Lamley?
Yes.
Yeah, if you're drinking hot water, it can scorch your tongue, and then it damage the tissue, especially in the esophagus.
Additionally, when you drink hot water, the body has to bring that temperature down to body temperature, basically, so the body can start using the water effectively. And during that process of cooling it down, it creates inflammation in the body, which is not something that's desirable.
Okay. Someone mentioned melatonin and serotonin. What's the difference between the two?
Melatonin is the sleep hormone that you would need at night, and serotonin is, if I'm not mistaken, one of the hormones that they call the happy hormones that increases mood, make you feel good about yourself. It helps to boost your energy levels to help you go through the day.
All right. These are important. They're important. So you said it's happy hormone, and the melatonin is needed for?
Needed for sleep.
For sleep.
For sleep.
Yeah, and not just sleep, but for your deep sleep, your repairing sleep. All right, so it is important for your body to get good rest. So what's the best hours for sleep?
Early at night. So when you say before 10 o'clock, you get your sleep, and in the morning for your serotonin.
To be in bed by 9 o'clock.
What time does the body repair itself? What are the hours in which repair takes place in the human body?
Between 10 p.m. and 12 a.m.
Okay. All right. And what are the best hours of sleep?
From 10 p.m. to 2 a.m., Dr. Lamley.
Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Okay. There's another information that I saw that I need clarification on. I was told that I need to drink water 1 hour before I eat and 2 hours after. Can you tell me why, how this come about?
One hour before drinking water, before eat, is that at least it would not mix with the food. That the water would digest by then. It would not mix with the food because the food must not have any eating and drinking together.
Okay, so in our teaching, did we give 1 hour? Was it 1 hour we give in our teaching? You look back on the information that was given.
Or 15 minutes, one of those.
No, you can't
What's the
guess.
question, Doc? I'm sorry, I got bumped off.
How much water? How long? How should I put it? Oh,
So the question was, should water be taken like a hour
no,
before?
no. How far away from eating should you have your water? You know, what should be the time frame between your meal and your water before you eat?
2 hours after your meal and 15 to 30 minutes
20
before,
minutes
15 to 20 minutes before meal. So it's 15 to 20 minutes before meal and 2 hours after the meal, and then we drink throughout the day by sipping.
By a mouthful. All right.
Yeah.
So if a person has stomach problem, then we say take your water 30 minutes before. For those persons who don't have stomach problem, then 15 to 20 minutes, then you can do your water.
Okay,
All right.
Doc, thank you for that correction.
Yes, remember that. Then 2 hours after, and then you continue, with your sipping through. All right. Was there 30 minutes before? So remember to qualify it. So because it said 30 minutes before, it's 15 to 30. So anywhere inside of that time you can go. But if a person has stomach problem, then the longer away would be better. So we give them 30 minutes. Remember that water is not really need to be digested by the stomach. All right, it passes through the stomach and move on into the cells. So it doesn't need digestion. So you don't need a lot of times with it. All right. So that's why we give 15 to 30 minutes. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you guys very much. No, when you talk, you must talk as if you have assurance, you know what they are saying, and get the facts, because persons will glad to take you down with it, So always keep your facts clear. Okay. All right. Thank you guys very much for your working together and your coordination and the ease in which you will just move into your presentation. Thank you. All right. Well done.